we got something to talk about, and I seen on Twitter today. Let's pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. All right. So check it. So I was looking on Twitter, and I saw my man's here on the My Mixtapes. I don't know if these numbers are accurate, but it says Eminem beats Drake and Jay-Z and Tupac as the highest selling rapper of all time. First of all, let's give it up for Eminem. Let's give it up for Eminem. That's cool and all, but like, I'm like, okay, cool. So let's look at them. So number one, Eminem, 22 million. Number two is Drake, 152 million. Number three is Kanye, 140 million. Number four is Jay-Z, 125 million. Number five, Lil Wayne, 110 million. Niki Minaj, number 6, 106 million. Flo Rida, 102 million. Number 8, Tupac Shakur, which is pretty crazy, 75 million. Snoop Dogg, 40 million. DMX, 34 million. Okay. And what I also seen, you know, of course I had to look at the comments, right? Of course I had to look at the comments. And a lot of people are like, yeah, that's why this nigga's the GOAT. He the best, blah, blah, blah. He the best, this the best, blah, blah, blah. Okay, then, you know, you have people arguing and all that other stuff. And you have people talking about Flo Rida. Why in the world is this man on the top 10 list of selling rappers? So this is a really interesting conversation that I myself would like to get into, because I feel like there's a lot of things that we need to unpack about hip-hop, rap, sales, skill, who's the best, who's not, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're going to get into this first, because I feel like it's something that's necessary and people don't really talk about in detail, because most of the time people will just say like, oh, what is this? He's the GOAT. Why? Look at the sales. What? Numbers don't lie. And that's it. You know what I call that? I call that surface level statements. That's what that is. I call that surface level statements. And what we're going to do today is we're going to get rid of surface level statements, and we're going to unpack these things, and we're going to unpack why this list is the way it is, and it's going to make sense, and we're going to be logical about it, and we're going to make sense of this. All right. Now my question, as you can see, I put as the title, does sales equal skill? Or it says sales don't equate to skill. Now, everybody on that list, I wish it would have said like artists or something instead of rappers, because like the title kind of misconstrues a lot of things for some artists, and we're going to get into that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into that. Now, a lot of people talk, okay, because we're going to break down every single artist. We're going to break down every single artist. We're going to look up, I'm telling you, we're going to go into detail. We're going to look up every single artist. We're going to look up their top Billboard songs, and we're going to discuss sales, market, region, all of that. Okay, that's what we're going to do, because a lot of people don't understand. And we're going to talk about skill, and we're going to talk about demographic. We're going to talk about what's the word? Proximity. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Okay, so first off, we're going to start off with our guy, because he's on the freaking top. We're going to start with our guy Eminem here. Okay. 227 million units. Hold on. Right. We're going to take 152. And we get, so that's 75 million units less that Drake has sold. And the apparently I seen also in the comments, that this is worldwide units, and then this is like US units. I don't know, but still, what my argument about these things still stands, as I will begin to explain. I have no problem with Eminem selling this many units. He deserves it. You know, he's one of the GOATs. He's one of the greatest rappers of all time. However, that just because he sells as much doesn't mean he's the greatest rapper of all time. I wish people would stop equating sales to skill. I wish we would stop doing that. In fact, you know what? I'm not going to start off with Eminem. We're going to start off with the main thing. We're going to start off with Flo Rida, aka Flo Rida. Okay. Let's start off with Flo Rida. This man has 102 million units sold. He is number 7 on this list of the highest selling rappers of all time. So, and the fact that Flo Rida is on here, for real, I don't even really have to argue. For real, Flo Rida completely ruins a lot of people's arguments about who is the best when it comes to making sales. Okay? People don't even consider Flo Rida as a rapper. Know what I mean? Okay. Let's like I said, let's break this down. If that was the case, then that means Flo Rida is the number 7 greatest rapper of all time. And I'm pretty sure that is the farthest from the truth. Okay? Farthest from the truth. Everything that he's done is like pop EDM stuff. Let's look it up. Okay. Low. Probably his highest, his greatest song in his career with T-Pain. Number 1, 2008, peak number 1. That's probably going to be his greatest. I'm pretty sure this man probably has him and T-Pain has royalties from that joint now. My House, number 4. My House, Good Feeling, Wild Ones. All of these are like pop mainstream songs, right? Whistle peaked at number 1 in 2012. Has he had any other? What is his latest? His most recent is 2016, My House. 2016, 2015, Don't Like It and Love It, featuring Robin Thicke and Verdine White. I don't know who Verdine White is. I'm sorry if I don't. These are all club joints. They're not, I wouldn't call them hip hop in the purest form of it. I wouldn't call them hip hop per se. Like I said, Low with T-Pain. No. And the thing about this list, and when it comes to equating skill with sales, it's totally a mess. Skill should not be equated with sales at all. Flo Rida is a prime example. Now, when you're talking about sales, you even have to unpack even further when it comes to sales and when it comes to artists, especially when it comes to hip hop. Hip hop is a really competitive sport in any aspect: beats, rhymes, popularity, all that other stuff, right? Okay. So why is Flo Rida number 7 in the highest selling rappers of all time? Number one, because since he raps, just people just put him as a rapper. But then you have to also go into the field of what kind of rapper. Like, there's so many levels and layers to go into stuff like this that people don't understand what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? You have to go like, okay, so what? Like mainstream rap, backpack rap, like dusty old nigga sample loop rap, stuff like that. But I mean, all in general, we're most likely going to be talking about mainstream rap. But then you have a bunch of rappers here that have their foot in the door with mainstream and don't. I don't think Tupac Shakur was really mainstream. He didn't get a chance to be. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really get much of a chance to be. Snoop Dogg, I can see that. DMX, I can definitely see that. But he was at his peak in the late 90s, 2000s, I believe. Every album he sold went platinum. Like, every one. So this is history. Technically, Snoop Dogg is history. Tupac is history. So we should talk about number 6 on up. I mean, Jay, we can consider Jay history, but he's different. I mean, he's always different. Okay, but anyway, so Flo Rida, he has his sales. Technically, he's mainstream pop, mainstream EDM. So when it comes to hip hop, when it comes to rap, ain't nobody listening to this nigga. Not to take away from Flo Rida. I'm just telling you. No, yeah, Jay's definitely history. We're gonna unpack that too. But Flo Rida, hip hop fans are not listening to him. Rap fans are not listening to him. He does not get his sales through rap fans. He's not getting his sales through diehard hip hop fans, backpack niggas, stuff like that. He's getting his fans from, he's getting his sales from your teenage suburban kids, your college kids, your middle-aged club goers that likes to get those type of people. The mainstream. He's crossed over. Just like Pitbull, he done crossed over. I'm surprised he's not on this list. Cause they saw the rap money, and then they saw the pop money, and then they said, oh, I'm about to do that. That's why you see Pitbull in a suit every single time you see him. He was in a Boost Mobile commercial in a suit. For reals? You know what I mean? My bad. Let me see this camera. All right. So Flo Rida, we definitely can't hate on him. We can't hate on him. And guys, don't take this as if I'm trying to bash people. We're just trying to dissect and unpack why these things are the way they are. Now, when it comes to bars and hip hop and rappity rap and all that other stuff, I might, we'll see. But I'm not trying to put none of these artists down. I'm just trying to tell you why they are in this position. And I'm going to give you logical answers that make sense. Because I hate surface level answers like he's the GOAT, he's the best, he's this, he's that. No, we're going to give you logical answers and reasons as to why these people are the way they are. And the simple term is mainstream pop audiences. Because we're going to go into their top charting songs. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, Flo Rida, everything he has is a top charting. Every single song that he's had. Let's see. Oh, they got more. Okay. But his top 10 songs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Doesn't even see 10. Past 10. It's not even past 10. That man has been on the charts. Top 10 charts. His top 10 songs are on the top 10 charts. Doesn't even go past 10. That's mainstream effect. That's mainstream. That's pop crossover effect. New York grimy hip hop niggas, West Coast LA hip hop niggas are not rocking with this man. No hate. I'm just spitting facts. None of these niggas are messing with this man. Not because he's bad. It's because it's just not hip hop. It's not geared towards the rap hip hop audience. It's geared towards a mainstream pop audience. You know what I mean? And that's how he makes his money. And that man is doing good. Can't hate on it. Can't hate on it at all. All right. Nicki Minaj. Let's go to Nicki Minaj. This is, I'm telling y'all right now, Nicki Minaj, I always tell people, this is why I don't like that title that the hip hop joint on Twitter put as the best like top 10 selling rappers. I mean, yes, Nicki Minaj is a rapper. Flo Rida is a rapper. They spit words. They don't sing or anything. Nah, Nicki does sing. We'll get into Nicki. She's a whole different story. She's one of the greatest female entertainers of our time. As a hip hop act, I don't think so. And I'm gonna get to it right now. I'll tell you why. She's more of a pop act than a hip hop act. Yes, she does rap, but everything she does is centered, and all of her success are centered around her mainstream pop songs. Let's get into it, right? Okay. Let's check out her top 10s. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Super Bass. Number 3, 2011. Super Bass. That is pop. There is no hip hop whatsoever in that. Ain't no hip hop backpack niggas listening to that. Super Bass. That's the mainstream audience. Pop audience. Crossover audience. Say So. I hear that on Hot or Y105 all the time. And all they play is pop songs. Alternative songs. There's no rap on Y105 in Mansfield, Ohio. No. Say So, Doja Cat featuring Nicki Minaj, 2020 peaked number 1. That is pop. That is mainstream. Yeah, they rapping, but it ain't a rap song. That's pop. Starships, number 5, 2012. Pop. Mainstream. Bang Bang, Jessie J, Ariana Grande, Nicki Minaj. Bang Bang. I hate that song. Pop. Mainstream audience. Girl on Fire, Alicia Keys featuring Nicki Minaj. That's probably like R&B/pop. Side to Side, Ariana Grande featuring Nicki Minaj. Pop. Mainstream. Turn Me On, David Guetta? I don't know that song. Bottoms Up, Trey Songz. R&B, Love More, Chris Brown featuring Nicki Minaj. R&B, what was that, 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only Nicki Minaj featuring Drake, Lil Wayne, and Chris Brown, number 12, 2014. None of these are rap songs. None of those songs are rap songs. So, are you going to tell me she's the greatest female rapper of all time, and then you're going to talk about her sales, but then her top charts, there's no hip hop songs whatsoever in her top 10 highest charting songs? Are you going to tell me she's the greatest rapper alive, greatest female rapper alive, but there's no hip hop songs on her top 10 charts, highest charting songs? And like I said, there's no hate. I'm just trying to differentiate. I'm just trying to unpack how the reason why these rappers have the sales they do. Not because of rap music. Rap music, hip hop culture. Just because it's hip hop culture doesn't mean it's hip hop music. Oh, hold on. I'm on the wrong screen. Y'all didn't even see. Let me go on the right screen. Okay, bet. Okay. Like I said, just because it's hip hop culture doesn't mean it's hip hop music. Right? Hip hop does not necessarily mean rap. Hip hop is culture. You have the 4 elements. You got rap, DJ, you got breakdancing, and you got graffiti art. Right? Her top 10 songs are all pop songs. Everything else is when the rap starts to show up. Even then, she has a bunch of pop songs. Okay, bet. Cool. Even then, she has a bunch of pop songs. So it's good for me, or for anybody else that has common sense, that knows how to look things up. It's going to be hard for you to put out an argument that Nicki Minaj is the best female rapper out there when all of her top charts are pop songs. That's why I say she's one of the greatest entertainers. She's one of the greatest female entertainers. Yes, she can rap, but she's just like Drake. She's a Drake hybrid. She can rap, of course, but all of her songs are pop songs. Okay, so we got that. Lil Wayne, we don't have to talk. I don't think we have to talk about Lil. Well, we can just for fun. We can get into his joints. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I don't know. I don't understand. Hot 100. Oh, I was looking up global. Okay, anyway. The Hot 100. So Jack Harlow is number 2. Jay Sean featuring Lil Wayne is number 1. Loyal, Chris Brown featuring. Okay, that was in 2014. The most loyal. So that's mainstream. The Motto. Anything that has to do with Drake is always going. Drake is another creature. He's a unicorn that we're going to discuss here soon. Let It Rock. Kevin Rudolph. Back That Thing. Wow. Peak number 19 in 1999. Okay, so why is this the Hot 100 but it's not in order? I don't understand that. Lollipop 2008 charted number 1. Got Money charted number 10. Look at Me Now. Now, if you notice, there's a lot of these songs have somebody on them. They have somebody on them, and you got to see who it was that they were on. Look, Forever, Drake, Kanye West, Lil Wayne, Eminem. That's a 4 demographics, 4 fan bases coming together. Can't Believe It, T-Pain, Lil Wayne. Every single song he has somebody featured on it. Now let's get into that. There are going to be certain rappers that need somebody to feature on in order to cross over to the mainstream. There's a lot of these songs that Lil Wayne isn't on, or that Lil Wayne doesn't have. You got How to Love. And that wasn't even a rap song. He was singing on auto-tune with the guitar, with the acoustic joint and the snares. That was lightweight R&B, hip-hoppity-ish, but it was good enough to play on the radio on all platforms. Millie is a unicorn too. Millie is a unicorn. He went in on that. You got to give shout-outs to Bangladesh for that one. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Officer. Is that the one? No, I don't think that's the one. Faded, featuring Tiger. Pop That, French Montana featuring Rick Ross. Lil Wayne featuring Detail. Lil Wayne, Wiz Khalifa, Imagine Dragons with Logic. Look, all of that. That's one thing we're going to see, is that a lot of these rap rappers, they have to have features on their joints, or they're not going to be able to get to that top 10 charting number. You know what I mean? So we're getting there. Let me see. He's got 3 number 1 hits, 25 top 10s, 174 songs. Okay. All right, let's get into the board. Let's get into my guy, Hov, Jay-Z. All right. So for Jay-Z, let's check him out. Hot 100. Okay, cool. He's got 4 number 1 hits, 21 top 10 charts, 102 songs. So, like I said, what my theory was. What was my theory? In order for rapidy rappers to get to where they need to get to, because you have to remember a lot of his sales, in my opinion, a lot of his sales are like rap sales. Rippity rap sales. Also, I don't know if this counts streams either. It probably just, I don't know. But let's look. Okay. Can I Get a featuring a Millie in Ja? That's 1999. So on this, Can I Get a what? Niggas in Paris. Jay-Z and Kanye West, number 5. Umbrella. Rihanna featuring Jay-Z, peaked at number 1, 2007. Empire State of Mind. Alicia Keys, number 1, 2009. Holy Grail, Justin Timberlake, Jay-Z featuring Justin Timberlake, number 4. Crazy in Love, Beyonce featuring Jay-Z, number 1, 2003. Dirt Off Your Shoulder, number 5, 2004. Just Him. Suit and Tie, I'm gonna get my suit and tie. Justin Timberlake featuring Jay-Z, number 3, 2013. Young Forever, Jay-Z featuring Mr. Hudson, number 10, 2010. Run This Town, Jay-Z, Rihanna, and Kanye West, number 2, 2019. Frontin', Pharrell featuring Jay-Z, number 5, 2000. Beyond Bonnie and Clyde, Jay-Z featuring Beyonce Knowles. Hard Knock Life, Jay-Z, Ghetto Anthem, number 15, 1999. It was number 15. He was in Suit and Tie. I forgot. Yep. I'm gonna get my suit and tie. You know why you forgot? Let's talk about that real quick. I'm gonna talk about that real quick. You know why you forgot he was in Suit and Tie? Because you probably were listening in the radio stations that don't want rap music in their radio, and they only played the Suit and Tie version where it was just Justin Timberlake. That's probably why you forgot. There's a lot of radio stations out here that like to play rap music. No, that like to play songs, popular mainstream songs with rap features, and don't include, they have the version with the rapper and the version without the rapper in order for them to get their plays. I think it's garbage. I think it's really stupid. What was the one song? It was even okay. You remember the what's her name? The Maya, the one lady who had her hair in front of her face. Well, it was due to my sister watches JT concert, and as you stated, didn't have his feature on it. Exactly. Suit and Tie. It was just like how they had the one, I think her name is Maya. She has her hair in front of her face. I want to stay tonight. No, that's not the song. It was the song with Sean Paul on it. It was the song with Sean Paul. I would listen to that song. I would hear that song on the radio all the time. Sometimes with Sean Paul, sometimes not. And they're on different radio stations. So and the crazy part about it is, if you notice, there will be a lot of mainstream radio stations. Like, okay, let's take, for example, Y105 that I listen to. Every time I go to work, I do home health aid, so I drive my guys to their jobs and back. We listen to Y105. Y105, they will have rap songs in the background, but for some reason they can't play the rap songs. But also there's like algorithms, and I'm pretty sure there's songs that they have to play because, like, you know, it gets people listening, and there's just certain songs that's charting. This is popular the most, you know, because that's why you hear the same 7 songs every hour on radio stations. All right. Anyway, enough of my rants. But my point is, a lot of these rapidy rappers need a mainstream feature to actually chart. You see a lot of Justin Timberlake, you see a lot of Beyonce, you see a lot of Rihanna on here. Let's see. Okay, that's cool. So Jay-Z, and plus Jay-Z in the hip hop world is, you know, considered the greatest. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. That guy. You know, every rapper has that line. Who's the best? Biggie, Jay-Z, or Nas? It's Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. In the hip-hop world, they are the greatest. They are the GOATs. Oh, wait. But he's not number 1. He's number 4. Kanye West is the best. Drake is the best. M is the best. Nah. Like I said, if that was the case, Flo Rida should be able to body Tupac, Snoop Dogg, and DMX. He should be able to body any of these guys right here. If we're talking about top 10, if we're talking about sales that equate to skill, he should have lyrics just as hard. No, it's not the way it goes. Kanye West on his first 3 albums had Consequence helped him write the songs. Consequence. A Tribe Called Quest affiliate. Okay? Kanye West doesn't really have, we'll get to Kanye. But like I said, as for Jay-Z, people consider him rappers, not your average Starbucks coffee pumpkin spice teenager. Rappers consider him one of the best of the best. All right? He doesn't sell as much as M. He's not selling as much as Drake, and I guess he's not selling as much as Kanye. So does that mean he's the number 4 best rapper of all time? In fact, does this list even mean these are the best rappers of all time? According to what I just said about Flo Rida, according to what I said about Nicki Minaj, according to what I said about Lil Wayne, I don't think so. You know what that says? That says that people like their music and people buy their music. Why? Because they like it. Half of these guys on here, songs that I'm starting to look at in the charts, I don't even think people are listening to it for the lyrics. They're listening to it because it makes them feel good. They're listening to them because they like what they hear. The music makes them dance. Their music gives them vibes. They are not backpack nerd hip hop rappers that are looking at the literature and the complexity of the bars. They're not looking for that. Starships is not bars. Low, those aren't fire bars. You know what I'm saying? What's Jay-Z's number 1? One of his number 1s. Umbrella? We're not listening to Umbrella for bars. Tell Koresh, hold on. We're going to talk about it. Like I said, Empire State of Mind, nobody's listening to Empire State of Mind for the bars. Nobody's listening to Umbrella for the bars. It's a top 10 number 1 charting. Umbrella, he helped cross over from Rihanna. Rihanna was is a pop artist. Empire State of Mind, Alicia Keys, she's an R&B pop artist. Holy Grail featuring Justin Timberlake, the nigga was on NSYNC. Crazy in Love, Beyonce. Every girl loves Beyonce. Who run the world? Girls. Kanye West is also a different story. We do his Hot 100. Okay, tight. Here we go. Kanye West, Gold Digger. His peaked at number 1 in 2005, featuring Jamie Foxx. Niggas in Paris peaked at number 5, 2000. Why don't they do this in order? I don't know why they don't do this in order. Like, what is the what is the significance in how they order things? I don't get it. Popularity doesn't equal quality. Look at the Transformer movies. You got a great point there, man. You got a great point. So we got Gold Digger here. He was featuring Let's See About Him, Rappity Rappin'. I don't know. So let's see if he proves my point too. Like I said, we got him, Gold Digger featuring Jamie Foxx, Niggas in Paris, Jay-Z and Kanye West. Though that's a superpower group. Mercy, Kanye West, Big Sean, Pusha T, 2 Chainz. Now that's four big giant rappers with 4 different demographics, 4 big fan bases, right? Still didn't even get the top 10 in 2012. I guess 13 was good enough. Carrie Hilson featuring Kanye West and Neo peaked at number 3, 2009. That was an R&B pop song. Carrie Hilton, and she had Neo on that joint too, R&B. So she has the R&B and pop side with Neo's R&B side and Kanye West featuring. Like I said, I don't think niggas was looking for the bars. I'll knock you down. All right. American Boy, number 9, 2008. Estelle. That's pop right there. And she's from the UK. And she crossed over to American seas. You know what I mean? Featuring Kanye West. Heartless. Now, this is where we're getting into it. This is why I said this is a different story, okay? Because not only is Kanye West is different from a lot of these guys, because Kanye West is a pioneer. He's a revolutionary artist that actually changed the way music has been heard when it comes to hip hop. But let's just keep going. That's my hypothesis. I think that after 808s and Heartbreak, he wouldn't need anybody much to do song, but at the same time, like that, he's a feature whore. Okay, Heartless peaked at number 2, 2009. E.T., Katy Perry featuring Kanye West, number 1, 2011. That's what I was talking about. That crossover feature. Stronger, Kanye West by himself. Jesus Walks by himself. Shoot, he was doing it before 808s. Okay, I see you. All of the Lights. Okay, so I'm telling you, he might be a game changer. I'm telling you, Kanye West is different. He's different. There's something about the guy, right? Okay, you got Forever, Drake, Kanye West, Lil Wayne, Eminem. Wow. Even with Eminem that only peaked on number 8, 2009. I wonder who was, okay. Run This Town. Okay, what's his top 10? Let's just go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 of his top 10 songs are by himself. In contrast to the other rappers that we mentioned, Nicki Minaj, no. Lil Wayne, Flo Rida, all of that. 4 out of the 10, he's had songs by himself. Let me go back and check her out again real quick. Check out Nicki Minaj. Hot 100. So her, let's see. 1, 2. Okay, so that's number 3. That's 1. That's 2. Yeah, most of these songs are features as well. So we're getting to my point here. That most rappers need features. But anyway, yeah, Kanye West is different. He's different. He is a pioneer. He revolutionizes things when it comes to music, sound, hip hop genres in general. So I understand why that man could do whatever he needs to do, but he still needs a mainstream feature, just like all these other rappers. Know what I mean? Hold on, lo-fi. Okay, let me go back. Because I wish I wish they had these things in order. I don't know why they don't have them in order. Like, there's not even, I can't even, hold on, man. What's Billboard Global 200? Wow. I'm only doing Hot 100. We haven't even got on a global scale for these guys. Excuse me. Yeah. A lot of his songs that are charting the top 10, his top 10, he's got 18 of them. He's got 4 number 1 hits are features. Now number 3, number 9, number 2. Like I said, got number 2, got number 1, number 11. That's not top 10. All of the Lights, that's not top 10. Number 8, featuring Drake, Lil Wayne, Eminem. Number 2, Run This Town, Kanye West, Rihanna, and Jay-Z. Number 3, Love Lockdown. That's the era I was talking about. Number 1, Slow Jams featuring Kanye West and Jamie Foxx. Number 7, Good Life featuring T-Pain. Let's see. Number 5, Swagger Like Us, T.I., Kanye, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne. Number 7, All Falls Down, Selena Johnson. I would consider that just him. Number 4, 4 or 5 Seconds, Kanye West, Rihanna, Paul McCartney, a Beatle. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now we're going to get into the nitty gritty. We are going to get into some, we're going to get into dangerous territory right here. Cause I'm about to deflate a lot of niggas right here, man. I'm about to deflate a lot of people. I'm telling you, I'm going to give you the truth. Okay? Don't be mad at me. I'm just letting you know right now. We're going to dissect some things, okay? We haven't even got into the skill part yet. We're just dissecting sales and why people have the sales that they have. That's all I'm doing. We haven't even got to part 2 yet, all right? So if you guys just stick with me, you know, we're going to get it in. All right. So, you already know. We got to get into Drake. Aubrey. Now this is going to be interesting. Real quick, I just want to see what the Billboard Global 200 for him is. That's crazy. Well, let's just do we'll do the Hot 100. Billboard 200. Okay, Hot 100. Hot 100. Okay. All right. Let's see what this man does. Okay. So we got No Guidance. That was peaked at number 5, 2009. Now, okay, 2020, number 2, Life is Good featuring Drake. I don't think he needs people. That's what I thought. Okay. So number 6, Going Bad, Meek Mill featuring Drake. Number 1, 2018, God's Plan. Hotline Bling, 2015, number 2. Work featuring Rihanna, number 1, Rihanna. One Dance, Drake featuring Wizkid and Kyla. Okay. Number 1. The Motto, 14. Take Care featuring Rihanna, number 7. Hold On, Just Hold On, we're coming home. I don't think people was there for Mahad Jordan. I think they were there for Drake, number 4. Jumpman, Drake and Future, that was number 12. Number 14, we're looking at top 10s, buddy. Yes, indeed, Little Baby and Drake. Little Baby is really hot right now. I can't hold you on that. Number 2, Laugh Now, Cry Later on Hot 100 2020. What were the ones that he had 3 straight? He had 3 joints on the top 100. It was in 2020, wasn't it? Life is Good, or was it 2021? I think it was 2021. Or do they count that? Have they count that? Huh. I don't know. Okay. So he has 8 number ones, 45 top 10 hits. That's ridiculous. Drake is another. I don't think he's necessarily different because I guess he's another one that kind of changed the way people rap or people see hip hop music. Cause he's just not rapping. He's doing like the R&B light skin stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just hold on, I'm going home. Right? God's Plan peaked at number 1 in 2008. Everybody remember that. God's Plan. Well, that's why he's okay. I almost forgot. That's why he's a different beast. First off, Drake, I don't care what nobody says. I mean, I don't know. I'll explain myself, Jad. I'll explain myself. Drake is one of the greatest entertainers that we have seen in our generation. He's one of the best. But I will tell you this. So Drake, I don't think people realize. Oh, okay, cool. I don't think people realize that like Drake didn't just come out of nowhere and just blow up the hip hop game. He did not just come out of nowhere. People should realize that. I'm not taking anything away from his success. I'm trying to dissect his success. And I'm trying to dissect why he is this popular, right? He didn't just come out of nowhere rapping. People knew him before he started rapping from Degrassi, right? Who watches Degrassi? Not no grown niggas, not no rap niggas, not no hip hop niggas. There's a bunch of teenagers, there's a bunch of teenage girls watching Degrassi. Whatever it takes. What? Nigga, that was Chris Brown. That wasn't Drake. Yo, that's hilarious. Yo, what up, Titanium? Have you been seeing this? Oh, bro, Jad, you're hilarious. Tell Koresh, I'm not gonna hold you, my man. Oh, okay. I get it. Oh, is that a light skin joke? I got you. But anyway, so Drake. Like I said, Drake had already have popularity before he was rapping, right? Then Eminem discovered him, and then he had that one mixtape where he's like, and he doesn't have a beard, and he's got the autumn field in the background. I can't remember the name of it, but so he goes on to rap. And then he already has a following, right? Millions and millions of people in Canada, millions and millions of people in America watching Degrassi. The man got shot. Well, Jay, technically he did get shot in Degrassi, so got in a wheelchair. He was rapping on Degrassi. You know, he's pretty light-skinned boy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the thing is that he's already had a big following off of like a very classic show. I'm starting to see your layers. But he already had popularity. And what better to start your career off with already having a large audience? You know what I'm saying? So he goes on to rap. You got the pumpkin spice white girls and the teenagers at school. My sister used to watch Degrassi all the time, so she probably knew him before I did. You know what I'm saying? He started rapping, and then not only did he start rapping, but he got co-signed by Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne discovered him. Cash Money, Young Money. Him, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne took over the mid 2000s. Right? So, hold on, let me check. What was the one song? Baby, you're my everything, best I ever had. 2009. Forever was 2009. So probably around late 2000s, right? The Young Money, Cash Money started dominating around the late 2000s. So he already had a cult following. So he has a following already before he started to rap. Number one. Number two, he co-signed by Lil Wayne, signed to Cash Money, Young Money. Number three, Young Money, Lil Wayne, Drake, and Nicki Minaj are on the same label, doing features with each other all the time. What more can you ask for? So he done already got, so, and like I said, since they've been doing features with each other, okay, we got Wayne's fan base already messing with him. Nicki Minaj's fan base is messing with him. And Nicki Minaj's fan base is probably the same fan base that was watching him in Degrassi. So it comes full circle for the guy. And now, years and years later, everybody has grown up with Drake. So of course, every time he puts something out, everyone's going to listen. And of course, you got payola and everything. I don't know if he does that, but people niggas pay. I know people niggas pay. But and also he also has the rappers, the young rappers, because like I said, he started doing the emotional rap. He started doing the emotional rap, singing rap. Now everybody's doing melodies in their songs. Everybody's rapping the emotional stuff. Back in the day, rap was hard, grimy. You was gangster. You had to whip. You was whipping the crack in the stove, talking about that drug life. Now niggas is talking about getting hurt by their girlfriend, and now everybody has in the beginning of their song that intro where the girl's talking in the voicemail. All that is Drake. Drake is a pioneer. He's a pioneer. So I can most definitely understand. And plus, like I said, he's not looking for bars. He's looking for that popularity. He's doing the smart thing. He is a rapper. He can rap. And that's what I can't stand. Nothing Was the Same is one of my favorite albums of his. I wish this man would go off. Just one album. Just go off. But his fan base does not want to hear this nigga spit bars. And this is what I was talking about earlier. People listen to his music because it makes them feel good. It gives them vibes. The Pusha T beef, that was rap niggas. That was rap niggas. And he went off too. And I even said it. I said, bro, rap like this more and I will become a fan. People clown me because they say I'm a Drake hater. Nah, I just like rap. Like I'm a rap nerd. So when I see a nigga that can rap and all he does is sing all the time, yeah, I'm gonna be salty at him. Cause I know he has the potential to go off and all he's doing is singing to these hoes. I don't care about you singing to the hoes. Like he said in his interview, I am one of those dusty niggas that want to hear bars. And I want to hear this nigga on some dirty drums. And I want to hear him go off. No, that is not his fan base. And the dumbest thing he ever needs to do is make a whole ass rap album of just him spitting bars. His fan base will not listen to that shit whatsoever. The Backpack niggas will. He'll get the respect to them. Most definitely. But he's not going to get the same reaction to his core fans that he's been getting. So he's smart. I ain't gonna hold him up. I ain't gonna hold you up. The worst thing he could ever do is actually rap. That's crazy, isn't it? The worst thing he'd ever do is actually do some rappity rap shit. He's a light-skinned pretty boy. He's just doing what he's supposed to do. Know what I mean? Like I said, he raps here and there. He has his bars. Oh, and one more thing. That nigga is hilarious. He is funny. If that nigga did a stand-up, oh, I'm there. I'm there. He's so hilarious. Okay. So we talked about Drake. So now let's get into the nitty gritty and talk about my man Eminem. Let's look up his Billboard charts. And I ain't gonna hold you. It's worse for Eminem than it is with Drake. How do you spell it? Okay. It's worse with Eminem. And Eminem is a rap nigga. He's a rappity rap nigga. And yes, I ain't gonna lie, man. We're gonna have to get into the subject. And it most definitely does count. Okay. So, number 1, Love the Way You Lie, featuring Rihanna. Number 1, top 10. Monster, featuring Rihanna. Number 1, Smack That, featuring Akon, featuring Eminem. Number 2, Not Afraid. Number 1. Number 8, Drake, Kanye, Lil Wayne, Forever. Lose yourself in the moment, you want it, you moan it. Arms are heavy, big dance, mom's spaghetti. Vomit on a sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, gonna mom's spaghetti, mom's spaghetti. Number 1, 2002. Wait, how many number 1s does he have? What? He only has 5 number 1 hits? 22 top 10s? 91 songs? That doesn't make sense. Anyway. Okay. So let's dissect these songs. Love the Way You Lie. That is hella pop. Hella pop. I don't care what you say. That is a pop song. Okay. So if you ever listen to Eminem songs, you can tell what is rappity rap and you can tell what he's trying to get on the radio. I call it the Dr. Dre Eminem white girl feature syndrome, right? They have a formula. So they got these rap songs. It's like a pop rap song, right? Eminem raps on it. And then you have a feature. You have a lady. You have a pop singer singing on it. And they have these really deep hooks. Not deep, like the lyrics. The lyrics are deep. The lyrics are like, like a lot of just gonna sit down and watch me burn. But it's alright because I like the way. He has a bunch of those. Monster. They have a formula. It's a formula. I'm not afraid. It's the formula. It's just him. You know what I'm saying? It's Lose Yourself. That was 2002. That's when like rappity rap. It was rappity rap, and Eminem was like the big craze because like he was this right rapper, right? What was the one joint that I was trying to look at? I Need a Doctor. I need a doctor, doctor. It's the formula. It's the formula. So it's even with him. Even with Eminem, he has that. He needs a mainstream person singing with him. So Eminem is not all powerful like everybody thinks he is. It's no different than everybody else. And we're also going to have to make, I don't want to do this, but if I don't, I'm not being real and I'm not telling the whole story. We have to include this crucial fact. I'm not like hating. Like I said, I'm not hating on any of these artists. I'm just telling why we are here. Okay? And I'm going to tell y'all this. There's a lot of he has a different fan base. Okay? Different than all of these guys right here. Well, maybe except for Drake and maybe Kanye. But his fan base is almost global. Probably. Everybody has global fan base, of course, but they're from tiny little bits and pieces of different genres of different of crowds. Eminem, I know like stay at home suburban house moms that listen to this guy. And this is where we're going to get to the point here. I'm sorry, like I don't want to be like that. But you know, white people love this nigga. I'm not going to hold you. White people love this nigga. Like, that's just it. And niggas love him too. Some of them. I don't necessarily listen to Eminem like that. I don't like. We'll save that for later. But I don't really necessarily listen to Lil Wayne to Eminem like that. He just doesn't appeal to me anymore. It doesn't appeal to me. And we have to get this out the way, because people come with the argument that like, oh, he has all these sales. And he even said it himself, like, yo, you know, if I was black, I wouldn't make half. That comes to account. I ain't gonna hold you. That comes to account. And people say, well, if because he was white, how come all these other white rappers aren't making the same or aren't making as much? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have a clue. Actually, maybe I do have a clue. Hold on. Let's see. Eminem. Let's look up his discography. Okay. I guess we can start because I guess this might be a mixtape, but let's start with the Slim Shady LP. His first album was 1999. Okay. Because time matters. Time definitely matters. Except for this nigga. Let's see. Let's see Mac Miller's discography. Okay. His first album was released November 8th, 2011. 1999. So that was almost around 10, 11 years ago. Or 10, 11 years after Eminem's first LP. Right? 10 or 11 years, right? Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Macklemore discography. White rapper. He's an appropriator. 2005. That was his first album? Really? Oh. Let's not count that because he's not charting nowhere. Gemini, maybe this is his first second solo studio album by American rappers, released in 2017. Huh, 2017? Is this the joint where I gotta run some cash and got something of it in my pocket? Let's look. Singles, gloriously single against parents. What's the song? What is this nigga's song? I don't remember. American rapper Macklemore released 2 studio albums and 2 mixtapes as a solo artist. The origin of the name Macklemore is from when blah 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 blah. Open Your Eyes to 2000. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. But because I'm trying to figure out the language of my world. Because I don't listen to Macklemore, so I don't know. What was the single? Glorious. Oh my gosh, that is not. What's the one song? This is no, not new hit single. Thrift shop. Thrift shop. Thrift shop. Where is what album is that from? Thrift shop. It's a song by featuring vocals. It was released August 27, 2012 as Macklemore's 8th career single, forcing from their debut studio album, The Heist. Okay, The Heist, I guess. So released in October 9th, 2012. So that's probably 13 years. 13 years before, or 13 years after Eminem's Eminem Slim Shady LP. Okay. Let's see. Yellow Wolf. Yellow Wolf's discography. Yellow Wolf. I'm sorry. I spelled it correctly. I'm sorry. Studio albums, please. Creek Water, Love, blah, blah, blah. 2005, not charting. Okay. So 2011, Radioactive. Let's see, let's go Yellow Wolf. Debut album. What's Yellow Wolf's debut album? Creek Water, 2005 to 2009. What does that mean? After his elimination from the show, he released his independent debut album, Creek Water, in 2005. Okay. So that's about, what? 4 years. 4 years after Eminem. Okay. But Yellow Wolf is a rappity rapper. Who else? Well, my point is, oh man, I was on the wrong screen. My point is that a lot of these rappers, these white rappers, haven't had the chance to be as popular as him. Haven't had the chance. We'll go back. I'll show you guys because I don't want y'all to think I'm lying. So yeah, Macklemore, his debut album, The Heist, 2012. That's about 13 years. 13 years of time Eminem had ahead of Macklemore. Mac Miller. What's good, Lamont? We're hip hopping it right now. We're hip hopping right now. No, Mac Miller. I'm just reconfirming y'all because I don't want y'all to. Okay, so 2011 was his Blue Side Park. That was his debut album, I believe. Mac Miller. So that was around 10 years of time that Eminem had. Right? Okay. Any more white rappers I can... Those are the only two good white rappers that I know. I don't think we can... G-Eazy is way too new. Who else? Yeah. Oops. Sorry, guys. We're doing that later. Yeah. So I bring that up because, you know, people bring up the argument that how come all these other rappers haven't sold as much as he does. Yeah. I mean, like, he does different stuff. Like, he does like different, like he does like, you know, R&B stuff. Yeah, but he's got rap albums. But yeah, a lot of people are like, yo, so how come all these white rappers don't sell as much as he does if they're, you know, if it's just because he's white? Because they haven't got a chance. They haven't had a chance to. They're not old enough. That's one part of it. All right, let's really get to it. Y'all forgot who Eminem is affiliated with? Eminem is affiliated with Dr. Dre. Okay? Dr. Dre, if not one of, is the one that has put the entire West Coast rap whatever on. He did NWA, okay? He discovered NWA, so that's Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg, Warren G. Who else? Dubs he maybe? Exhibit. Who else? Of course, Eminem, 50 Cent. Those two went on to get who? D12. Who else? Shoot, he got affiliated with Corrupt, I think. Got affiliated with Kendrick Lamar. Yeah. Aftermath was popping, bro. The Chronic. Yo, stop the tape, Dre. I just want to say I love you, dog. Pit my ride for me every time because of yeah. You know? Hey dog, I heard you like 8 balls, so we're gonna put a pool in your pool so when you can pool when you pool. So yeah. Trust me. Exhibit has got some classics. He's got some classics. I think Exhibit's doing really good. He's got a marijuana strand. There's an album I haven't heard in a long time, The Chronic and the Chronic 2001. Chronic 2001 is one of my favorite albums. What's the difference between? That's one of my favorite songs ever. That sample, oh my God, I love it. But so yeah, he got signed to Dr. Dre, which is Dr. Dre is one of like the GOATs in hip hop history. He sided with Dr. Dre. Okay. So you have that. Anything Dr. Dre was on, he discovered 50 Cent. All of that. Okay? All of that. And like I said, he was a white dude. Listen, like I said, I'm not trying to like be, I don't know, because you got a lot of sensitive niggas. I'm not trying to be racist or anything. Like I said, I'm just speaking. I'm trying to show you, we're trying to get to why we're where we are at. Right? Okay. So, I'll ask y'all a question. Y'all don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask a question. No. I'm not going to ask a question. I'm going to pose a question. Because a lot of people will ask, or a lot of people will say, like, Eminem is the GOAT. I listen to Eminem, blah, blah, blah. Next time... No, I'm sorry. Next time, if you know a white person that listens to Eminem, ask them to name 10 other rappers that they listen to and see what you get. 10 other rappers and see what you get. This is my hypothesis, okay? A lot of white folks listen to Eminem, but they don't listen to hip hop. That's what I believe. There are a lot of white folks that are hip hop nerds. I get it. But imagine, okay, Jay-Z does not have your suburban housewife with 3 kids in the van listening to him talk about his crack stories. But she's definitely got Eminem on with Rihanna. I'm pretty sure of it. I don't know if you had a lot of black people listening to Eminem that can relate to choking their girlfriend and dipping them in the ocean. No offense, that sounds like white people shit. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know, it just sounds crazy. I wouldn't do it. I'm just making jokes. But on the serious side, I know a lot of white folks that listen to Eminem that don't listen to hip hop music, that don't listen to other rappers. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, Jad. You know? And I'm not saying that to be like offensive or like a racist or something, or I don't know. Like I said, people are sensitive. It's the truth. I know a lot of white folks that will listen because I ask them all the time. Name 5 other rappers that you listen to. And they can't do it. A lot of white people will listen to Eminem that don't listen to the rap music. It just happens to be that he raps and he has these pop songs that they can listen to. And he wins. And that's why he has all the sales he has. Like it's common sense. It's pretty logical to me. I think 2 + 2 is 4, right? I would think if you have rap music. And that's another thing. Like radio stations, there's a lot of radio stations that will not play rap music, that will play Eminem songs with whatever pop singer that's on his song. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't hear the rap music, it's not gonna register. You're not gonna put it on your iPhone and play it on your iTunes. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. So I can completely understand where his sales come from. He has multiple demographics and multiple audiences buying his stuff that don't normally listen to rap music. And you have a lot of people that will make that as an excuse. No, it's not an excuse. It's facts. Like, I know a bunch of pumpkin spice white girls that listen to Taylor Swift, freaking Rihanna Grande, freaking Selena Gomez, and Eminem. But they have no idea who a Jay-Z is. They have no idea who a freaking Rock Marciano is. They have no idea who they knew who T.I. is only because of Rihanna. You know? Snoop, Dre, Notorious B.I.G., Tupac, and Ice-T are regulars for me. Well, you know what, Tell Crush? I'm not going to hold you up. You're probably an anomaly. No, wait a minute. Hold on. I forgot. Katie told me that you're a homie, that you was out here out in the streets with the homies. She told me you was out here in the streets with the homies. You have known me for... You know what I'm saying? I forgot. Katie told me that you were out here in these streets. So I can see that. I can most definitely see that. He got that suburban middle-class minivan with 3 kids demographic money. Exactly. He's got that money, you know what I mean? So tell Koresh, I will exclude you from that. Yes, I've known you for a long time. I'm sorry. I'm tripping. I forgot you was out here. You was outside with the homies. I understand. They are repeat buyers. Yeah. So, and it's but like I said, it's a lot. It's just Eminem has a bigger demographic. He has a big demographic. That's it. And like, there's nothing wrong with that neither. Like, you know what I'm saying? He has a lot of pop songs with a lot of pop singer features, and people gravitate to that. They're supposed to gravitate to that. Like, I'm not going to hold you. I would think it would be strange if, like I said, you had your pumpkin spice, freaking minivan. Does Katie listen to rap music? Or if she does, what type of rap music does she listen to? Because generally, now for the guys, I married pumpkin spice and bought her a minivan. Okay, because I was getting, nope, not a fucking bit. That's what I thought. Okay, so I think most of the demographic that listen to Eminem, those type of people, they're women. Because like I said, they have their playlists. They have like their Taylor Swifts. They have their Selena Gomez. They have their Ariana Grande. They have their Lady Gaga, and then they have their Eminems. Well, in Katie's case, I guess your ABBAs and your older folks. But yeah, and like I said, they listen to his popular shit, but they never turn on his hard stuff. Yeah, there you go. No, I was getting ready to get to that too, and that's why I was repeating that they will listen to his specific songs with the pop singers and everything. They're not gonna turn on to where so long, but you did me so. They're not gonna listen to that. They are not gonna listen to that because that's a little bit too close to like old. I don't think niggas know about, like, they're not gonna listen to Slim Shady. They'll definitely listen to Eminem. I don't think they're gonna listen to Slim Shady though. You know? But yeah. So that's where I believe that's where his sales come from. You got the hip hoppers, and you got the alternative listeners, people that don't necessarily listen to hip hop but listen to his pop songs. And because they look like him, he looks like him. It's no different. It's no different from when, you know, like my mom buys my daughter dolls, and they're black dolls because she wants to have toys and things that represent her. They listen to Eminem because he looks like them. He represents them, and he's actually doing a skill that they may not have seen that sounds cool in a specific format that they appeal to. There's nothing wrong with that, and I don't understand why people think they can't say that. He has a wide ass demographic because he is a white rapper, and white folks that don't necessarily listen to rap music see him, and they appeal, and they might be able to relate to the guy. Contrast to, it's an easier sell when mommy is racist. Oh, what's good, Ross? Thank you for the 6 months, man. And like, I don't know why it's so wrong to say that. Like, you know, it makes sense. It makes sense. So rather than like, I'd rather them listen to Eminem talking about "I love the way you lie" than freaking Rock Marciano or Stove God Cooks talking about whipping it in the kitchen, getting the rental, and, you know, I just made 11 figures. My shooter last night shot 11 niggas. I'm pretty sure Becky is not trying to listen to that. Becky is not trying to listen to these hardcore rappers rap about drugs. Okay? Eminem on his pop songs is talking about relatable things, breaking up, relationship problems, things like that, all that jazz. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense. It's completely logical. And I don't see why people don't understand that. I'm glad I can make you laugh. All right, so now that we're done with that, now we're going to get into skill, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to get into skill. We are going to get into if skill actually reflects album sales. Short answer, no. I'll hook you up. Short answer is no. Okay? And do you know why? Do you know why? I can give you the short answer so quick. I will show you why. Because of this man right here, number 7, Flo Rida. This man has probably not put a complex bar in a song in years. Why? Because he doesn't have to. He has his mainstream audience. He has his pop EDM audience. He is making so much money. Why does he need to spit bars for? No. Everybody knows this man doesn't spit bars. Everybody knows that. Once again, not taken away from his greatness, because he's making a lot of money doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's putting food on the table. He's feeding his family. He's feeding himself. He has financial freedom. We give him all types of props. But as a rap nerd, this nigga is far from any type of GOAT. Anywhere, anytime, any place. The wolf would have ate this nigga up in the pasture. I'm telling you what. Okay? So don't ever, if this nigga is on this list, right? Don't ever tell me about skill equating to sales, because this man right here proves everybody wrong. The fact that he's on here now, people shouldn't be talking, especially about Eminem. We'll get to Eminem. Tupac Shakur. I never thought he was a skillful rapper. I'm going to say it right here. I'm going to burst a lot of bubbles. People are going to be mad at me. I never thought he was a lyrical rapper. An impactful rapper, yes. A poet, yes. Technicality, no. He's not a technical rapper, and that's okay, because this man has impacted hip-hop 6,000 years after his death. Only nigga that can do that is Jesus. You don't see niggas with Eminem tattoos. You don't see niggas with Jay-Z tattoos. Oh, but there's definitely a bunch of people with Thug Life tattoos and Pac tattoos and all that type of junk. You know what I mean? Tupac was a impactful rapper. His stories and his content was his power. He wasn't technical. He didn't have to be technical because of how he spoke, his cadence, and his impact in hip hop. Snoop Dogg. I've seen a guy who had a Jay-Z tattoo with a small feature from Biggie. Just saying. Really? Huh. That's interesting. I mean, I don't know. Some people could have J tattoos. But did we do skill on Eminem while I was gone? No. No, not yet. I just started talking about Flo Rida and Tupac Shakur. We're getting a Snoop Dogg right now. Yeah, no cap. The guy lived in the 90s still. Also, this talk made me turn on NWA. Straight out of Compton, cause you motherfucking name Ice Tube. When steady don't thing with an attitude, get it with the sawed off. I'm gonna put. Sorry, it's Tourette's. But yeah, all I was saying was Flo Rida is basically proof that sales doesn't equate to skill, because if that was the case, then that would mean that Flo Rida is one of the greatest rappers of all time with these top 10 people, and he is not. He hasn't made a complex bar in any song that I've ever heard him do that's on a top 100, hot 100, anything. Tupac Shakur, I said he's not a technical rapper. I don't think he's not lyrically great, but his content makes his impact makes him great. He doesn't need to be technical. He didn't need to be lyrical. Snoop Dogg, the thing about Snoop Dogg, in my opinion, is that the West was, I think back in the day, the West didn't have too much technical lyrics, but they were. Is this a TED Talk? I love it. Thank you. For real, I want to do more stuff like this on Twitch rather than just play games all the time. But I think people don't care about because I'm a rap nerd, so I will want to talk about rap nerd stuff. But I don't think people want to listen to that. I think people just want to listen, to watch me play games and stuff. But I want to expand. So I didn't think people would, but I just tried it anyway. So, but if y'all like it, hey, I'm cool. Hey, I'm cool with that. If y'all like it, I'll do more. But in plus, I don't know. I feel it. I don't know. It just feels cooler doing this. But like I was saying, Tupac Shakur, he has more of whole, and please, like, let me know if I'm talking crazy, because, like, you know, I would like to believe I know a little bit of something about hip hop and the history and the rap, and, like, you know, I'm into the shit. Like, I'm an artist, you know, so I study all this stuff. You'd be surprised anyone can play games. You've got a nice point of view on things some people might not agree with, but if they don't, the haters make you stronger. I appreciate that, Ross. You're the best. But like I was saying, you know, if I say something that may or may not sound accurate, please let me know, because I like to think I know a little bit of something about music in the industry, because I've been studying this for years. I've been into it. I make albums and music. I record other people. I do this and do that. Stuff like that. But like I said, Snoop Dogg, he has more of a vibe. Like, I've always felt like the West Coast had cooler rap music rather than New York. New York had really dope ass music, but the cool that I'm talking about is like more like swaggy, more attitude. It was like, you know, Floyd, follow me, something, 1, 2, 3, and 2 the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at your door, ready to get the man and the back on up. Now give me that microphone first so I can bust like a. They was rapping. They was like kind of rapping that old style, like those like 70 type joints, but they had like a really dope ass like a flow to it that just made that shit sound hella cool, you know? Oh, okay. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. I appreciate that, because I just want to make sure like what I'm saying, like, it's logical and it makes sense, you know? Because a lot of people will try to talk to me about stuff like that, and I hate it when niggas do surface level statements. So like with this shit, there's a lot of niggas making surface level statements, and I will look at the comments and literally will not give any type of like logical reason to their statements, and then you just see people insulting each other. So I'm like, all right, let me do this. But anyway, like I said, Snoop Dogg, that nigga's a cool dude. He's got bars and he's got the swag, that G-Funk type joint. Have you heard Mac Lethal's various rap style? He did a 27 rap style video that has all the styles you're talking about, and I know exactly what you're saying. Mac Lethal's, I think I've seen that video before. That name is familiar. If not, I'll check it out. Okay, DMX, he's got the bars. He is on par with Jay-Z. He is on par with, your Nas's, your Biggies, all that stuff. He was in that era. He was in that era with your Prodigies. He was in that era with your Wu-Tangs and your Loxes and all of that. DMX, he's the upper echelon. Actually, him and Jay-Z actually had a rap battle back in school, I guess, and I think he won it. Or was it Busta Rhymes? Never mind, it was Busta Rhymes and Jay-Z. I'm sorry, because now I remember, because Busta Rhymes said that Jay-Z won because he was on his fast stuff, and that's why he raps fast. But DMX, he was selling more than Jay at the time. When he was on Rough Riders, The Locks, Swiss Beats, Stop, Drop, Shut Him Down, Open Up Shot. I'm really sad that he passed away, man. Everybody was saying, like, his camp was saying that, like, he was doing so much better. He said he had so much stuff ready for the people. He said he was getting ready to work out. He was getting ready to start living his life better. All that type of stuff, man. Rip. All right, DMX. Okay, so we said DMX, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, Flo Rida, Nicki Minaj. Okay, let's get into Nicki Minaj. I miss DMX too, man. I listened to his album and I kind of wasn't satisfied with it, only because I wished he aged like Jay did, because you can't tell. In fact, I feel like Jay-Z has gotten better with his verses that he comes out with here and there. DMX, you can tell the nigga's old and decrepit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he physically was. It's just that it just sounds like the nigga's old. I feel like everybody out-rapped him in his own album. All the features that he was on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can, like, in my opinion, the fact that he has so many features lets you know it's like, I don't know. But it was a really good album. He did really good. I just felt like the DMX that I wish I would have heard wasn't there. In my opinion. I don't really say that opinion because niggas will be like, oh, because, you know, past the prime type of thing. Yeah. And that's the thing, though. I don't even know if there's such thing as that. Because like I said, you have Jay, it's like 50 something. And he's bodying these niggas still. These young niggas. You know what I'm saying? MF Doom passed away at like 50 something. In my opinion, that man is one of the greatest rappers of all time. Ever. Nah, I mean, that nigga was. These old niggas are blowing these young niggas away. When it in terms of lyric ability, killing them. Okay, so Nicki Minaj. I don't know, man. People say she's one of the greatest rap. We've went through this. People say she's one of the greatest female rappers of all time, but all her charting songs are pop songs. Everybody's prime is different. He was sooner than others. No, yeah. And I don't know. I mean, I guess, you know, it's all about like, you know, how you age, how you take care of yourself, stuff like that. But yeah, Nicki Minaj, we discussed that all her top charting songs are pop songs. And if they're not her songs, there are someone else pop songs that is charted. So there's heavy debate there that you can say that she's one of the greatest female rap artists. How can you say that if all her top songs are pop songs where she's singing on them? Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, bass. Nah. Starships were made to. No. That's nah. Lil Wayne's pretty solid. We can say that. He's pretty solid. He's one of the best rappers. Even though I don't necessarily, I think the Carter 3 was one of my favorite albums of his. I mean, she's a female who happens to rap. I don't mean shit. That bad, whatever, the Catch Me Outside girl is a female who happens to rap. The only reason why people, in my opinion, feel like she's one of the best rappers is just that she's been rapping for a long time, and her demographic, the demographic that she was on, the Pumpkin Spice Girls, blew her up. You know, is mumble rap a real type of rap, or is it a meme? Mumble rap, in my opinion, I don't want it to be a type of rap. But that's what people say for like the young dudes. But I don't want to be that toxic and say that it is a genre, because you know, music is objective, and we can get into that topic too. Like, music is objective, and I don't want to be that old head dude that's like saying you have to rap this way, or you gotta spit that way, you have to make music like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't gotta do that. Hey Rico, how you doing? Oh, it's subjective. My bad. You're right. My bad. How you doing, Riku? I don't know if you're into music, but we're nerding out on some hip hop stuff. Yeah, music is subjective. So like, you know, and plus like okay, for example, we can't be like this, especially me. Like, I'm a real hip hop nerd. And it's funny because I used to study Western. I went to school and I did a class on Western music history, right? So that's where you get all your Mozarts and your Beethovens and your Chopins and all of those guys. So there were 3 eras back then. There was the Baroque era, the Classical era, and then there was the Romantic era, right? The Baroque era was with the harpsichords and all that stuff, right? Then the Classical era is basically where they started evolving how the music is done. So the Baroque era was basically when kings would hire musicians to play music for them, right? And Baroque era had a specific theme. There's sequences, there's themes, and then you started having classical music, the Classical era, where there were themes, like ABA, like symphonies, when symphonies started coming about. So symphonies, there are specific themes and structures to symphonies. I think there's 4 parts to a symphony, or 5 sometimes, where the first part is, so I don't remember the specific terms like concertos and all that shit, but the first part is like a quiet, it's like low, mellow sound. The second part is like big, aggressive. And then third part, they go back to the mellow. And then the fourth part, I think they do whatever they want. So Baroque era, harpsichord, violin, violas. Classical, they started evolving. That's when symphonies started coming in. That's when they started doing specific themes. That's when they started doing French horns and flutes and more violins and cellos and tubas and all that other stuff. That's when the music started growing. But there was a style to it. The classical era, they said they make music for music's sake. That was it. That is your style. That is what you're supposed to do. Mozart, all the other dudes, I can't remember a lot of them, maybe Brahms. And then Beethoven comes out of nowhere and fucks everything up, right? So Beethoven, during his classical era, he started evolving the style even more, right? Beethoven, that's where we get the Ninth Symphony. So the Ninth Symphony has Ode to Joy, right? That's basically a symphony within a symphony, right? And in his other symphonies, he would there's this thing, I don't know if you guys ever are into music, they would say he would extend the quota, right? So the quota is basically when you're at the end of your song, and then right? But he would extend the quota for so fucking long, it started to become popular. And basically, Ode to Joy in the Ninth Symphony is basically extend the quota on steroids, right? So that fourth movement, that last movement in the symphony, is basically a whole nother ass symphony, right? And then he started doing extra stuff, adding extra elements. People started plucking their violins, and people started adding cowbells and started making sounds. Hey, what's up, bro? People started making make stuff sound like animals, and people started telling stories with their symphonies, and people started writing shit dedicated to people. And the classicists were like, what the fuck is this? You're not supposed to be doing that for your own thing. You're supposed to be making music for music's sake. Your violins are supposed to sound like this. You're supposed to have this theme. You're supposed to end it like that. The romantic niggas was like, fuck that. We're doing it this way. It's no different from hip hop. Basically my point. Music is subjective, you know? Music is always going to evolve. Hip hop is always going to evolve. So as for the mumble rap stuff, that's just what that's what the young generation likes. And also another element is it's 2021, and we're at the point where hopefully kids are at a stage in their life where their parents can put them in a better position in life, rather than back in the 90s where you had a bunch of dudes that were in Section 8 homes and single parent moms on crack. And that's where you have all these hard ass gangster ass rappers. I doubt those exact words were used, but I got you. Yeah. Now I'm pretty sure they were like, fuck that, but and that's where you get things like the Nutcracker, Swan Lake. That's where you get Dvorak. That's where you get Tchaikovsky. That's where you get composers like Leonard Bernstein. That's where you get Karajan. I think he was a Russian. I think he was a Nazi, but he was great at composing. That's where you get a lot of those dudes. But like I was saying, music is subjective, so I wouldn't necessarily call that mumble rap. I would just say it's a new type of genre where, I wouldn't even say it's a new type of genre. It's still hip hop. It's still rap. It's just that people now don't make rap to survive. People make rap to have fun. You have these kids. Technology has it to where if you can buy a laptop, you can be an artist. and you can make whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? People make music to feel good now. They don't make music. I mean, you have a lot of rappers that do make music because they feel like that's the only thing they have. But, you know, people make music now. If you're in a space in life where you're well off and you want to make music, you're not going to be making this hard ass shit. You know what I'm saying? This hard ass grimy music. You know, we had to sell cakes to sell cake and get the. No, you don't need that. They're going to be singing. You know, I ain't got no time. Bad bitches in it. Nah, man. Niggas ain't gonna be talking about hard rock. Niggas is gonna be talking about having fun. I know that you're drunk. Don Toliver, that's my favorite Don Toliver song. Okay, anyway, I got off a tangent. I'm sorry. Okay, so anyway, Lil Wayne, dope rapper. Jay-Z, he's the GOAT. Kanye West, I wouldn't call him a top rapper because he's not. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Let's be real with it. He's one of the greatest producers in hip hop history, but as a lyricist, I don't think so. He was really dope in his first couple of albums, but that's because he had help with Consequence. And if you don't know who Consequence is, Consequence was like an affiliate of Tribe Called Quest, I believe. And he rolled with them here and there, like in his younger days. So No ID was his mentor though. But yeah, Kanye, because in plus, if you notice from college dropout to graduation, and then you go to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, he raps completely different. Those first 3 albums was Consequence. So I wouldn't necessarily say he's very impactful with his music. Yes, of course. And after like I said, after let's say graduation, I really started to not like his bars, because the thing with me is I don't really care for fuck you bitch, take your bitch, put her, I don't care about that. And he started rapping like that. Like he had songs like Jesus Walks. He had songs like Crack Music. He had songs like 2 Words. He had songs like Homecoming, stuff like that. But then after, if you notice, I said on my Kanye tier list, if you notice on Watch the Throne, the stuff Jay-Z says compared to the stuff Kanye says, it's all about bitches and late nights and stuff and all that. Come on, man. And if I fuck this model, I'ma bleach her asshole. I don't care. All right, Drake. No, sorry. Yeah, I quit Miller, so that completely automatically disqualifies this nigga off the best lyrical nigga. Sorry. So there you go. Eminem, he's one of the greatest rappers of all time. Yes. Now, the question differs. The question begs the question though, because you have this big debate. And like I said, he is the sole reason that you have this argument between sales and Drake too. Because you have Drake and Pusha T. Pusha T completely raps better than Drake, but just because Drake has more money and is more popular, people are going to believe that Drake is the better rapper. That makes absolutely no sense. That's dumb. I don't get it. But Eminem, he is most likely, yes, one of the best rapidy rappers. Technically, the nigga's crazy. Yeah. You really can't deny that he's probably one of the best rappers. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, Eminem, Drake, whatever, whoever can be the best rapper in the world. But concerning hip hop, does that equate to great hip hop music? And that's where you bring the argument of if Eminem is the best rapper. He probably is. But does that mean people want to listen to him? Because you have a lot of people that will say that Eminem is the best rapper, but I don't listen to them, because you'll have a lot of people that will say Eminem is the best rapper that don't listen. Going back to my point about who listens to Eminem, people will say he's the best rapper but don't even listen to rap music. That's my problem with Eminem. I will completely let you know that man is probably one of top 3 best rappers alive. But he doesn't appeal to me. I feel like there's a bunch of rappers better than Eminem. Not because of his technicality, not because of his physical rapping skill, but there's a lot of elements to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have the fastest car in the world, but if it doesn't have good brakes or good, steering or good whatever, like his technicality is great. This man can out rap anyone, but his music unfortunately doesn't appeal to me. Same thing with Drake. Drake is a R&B singer who happens to rap here and there. That's why I say Drake is one of the best entertainers of our time. As a rapper, no. He doesn't write his songs. I mean, maybe he does now, but I wouldn't consider Drake one of the best rappers ever. No. He's one of the greatest entertainers, one of the greatest mainstream pop entertainers that I've ever seen in life. I don't understand how it's crazy. I'm not surprised, but I still don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. I don't. Drake will never be a better rapper than Pusha T, though. I'm not gonna hold you, because I'm only saying that because people like always bring up like the Pusha T Drake beef. Drake will never be better than Pusha T. Pusha T had one of the best verses. Was it 2019, 2020 when in Freddie Gibbs' Bandana on the song Palm Olive. Drake has been rapping since he came in. Yeah, he been rapping, but he was doing that like that singy rap. And niggas ain't gonna talk about like, where does he's an R&B artist first come from? No, I didn't say he's an R&B artist first. I say he's just at this point he's just a singer that happens to rap. When he comes out with an album where he's completely rapping on every song without having to sing, I will definitely admit that he is a rapper 100%. But at this point, I just think he's just an artist. I don't want to put him in a box like that. He's just an artist. Yeah, of course, I know he raps, but like I said, his audience don't want to hear all that. Him just dry rapping. Nah, niggas don't want to hear that. Niggas don't want to hear him dry rapping, just rappity rap. He said it himself. I'm not making this music for you dusty hip hop nerds. I'm not making music for you guys. I'm making music for the bitches. No, no. But what he's doing is what he's supposed to be doing. But I'm not going to put him on I'm not going to put him on a lyrical rap list. Granted, like I said, give me a song, give me an album with half the songs of him rapping, spitting bars, I'm there. I'm completely there. I love how Drake raps. I just wish he did more of it. People misconstrued, because I don't know you guys like around like, I'd be on Facebook just talking crazy and stuff, but people misconstrued my people think I be hating on Drake. I'm a rap nerd. I like aggressive ass rap, bro. I was ready like Wu-Tang is my favorite. Like I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And Drake be out here serenading bitches, man. Nah, nigga, but I know you can rap like a beast. But and also at the same time, like, you got Quentin Miller, so that disqualifies him, unfortunately. So I would say on this list, the only like real lyrical rappers would probably be Hove, and DMX. If you're trying to be like rap nerd, I will put Drake and Kanye in like popular rappers. We'll have Drake. We'll put Drake with an asterisk because I believe he has the potential to be a dope ass rapper. Like when I'm not saying that he's not a dope ass rapper now. I'm just saying we really don't hear enough of him like really going off dry rapping. Give me 5 songs of you just rapping and I'll take the asterisk off. Because I know that nigga got bars. When he did Guppy, loved it. He said, the audacity. He told that nigga, you have the audacity. All right. But yeah, when it comes to skill, I mean, like, you have to have skill to know how to rhyme, but to know how to like really be complex with it. You have a lot of skilled rappers that, okay, like, let me give you my list of like really fly ass rappers that I think are really, really like in that lyrical upper echelon. I don't know if you guys will even know a few of these. So of course, you know, you got your regular hip hop favorites. You got Hove, you got Nas, maybe like maybe Ghostface Killer, Raekwon the Chef, Method Man. You got your Jadakiss, you got your Prodigies. Let's see. You got your Styles P's. You got your Big L's, Rip. You got your L's Eyes. Let's see. RJ Payne's. Ransoms. These guys right now are in a big old fit in a beef. And then my favorites, you got your MF Dooms. Hey, Mr. Doom, Near Reincarnation launching today. I have mixed feelings about a near. You know, I checked it out. Nah, man, it's on my phone. I pre-ordered it. It's on my phone, but they're doing maintenance right now. At least I think they're doing right. I don't know how long they're doing maintenance or whatever, but that's what it said and wouldn't let me play. So I'm really interested. I want to get into it. It's supposed to launch in a few hours. Oh, okay, cool. Then I'm going to check it out because I really want to get into it. Because you already know, man, I'm trying to get that lore. I want to see where this takes place in. I'm trying to see what is happening. They got the Automata folks. They got 2P from Final Fantasy 14. They got freaking Zero from Drakengard. Nigga, where is my Kaim at? I need Kaim. Where's Angelus? That's what I need. I'm a huge Drakengard 1 fan, bro. I need that. How are you going to have Drakengard 3 as a DLC when without the first game you wouldn't have Nier? Where are they at? I'm telling you, when I get rich, I want to see some. Man, I'm just saying. When I get rich, if I get to the point where I have like $1 billion, I'm going to go to Square Enix and I'm going to buy the rights of Drakengard 1 and I'm going to remake it. If they don't do it by the time I'm rich. But oh yeah, what was I saying? So I got some of my favorite rappers that I believe are some of the dopest. Hell yes on the when and not if you get rich, my man. After my own heart there. Oh yeah, nah, ain't no if. Nah, man. Bro, listen. I work too hard and I do too much. I have too many ideas and I have too many visions. I have too much ambition to just be broke or not have any money. You know what I'm saying? I'm too cool for all this. I do too much for people, and I do like like back in the I used to live when I lived with my mom in my basement. I had a desk, just a black. I still have it now. I got this black desk in my Toshiba laptop with Logitech speakers. I mean, if you're not a believer or whatever, but I went down to my basement and I prayed and I declared. I said, we're gonna evolve this studio. We're gonna evolve it from a laptop. I wish you can see what's in front of me. So, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Every time we're getting bigger and better, baby. Trust me. I went from like a stinky little laptop with some Logitech speakers to professional equipment. Now you're working on a Gundam. Facts. Big facts. Bro, listen, fam. Like, I couldn't even pay phone bills back in the day. Because I was trash. Now I'm out here freaking buying big ass computers off of music money. Anyway. Yeah. So check out your MF Dooms. Check out your Lupe Fiascos, your Royce the 5'9s. Check out your, like, a lot of those rappers that people really don't kind of oh yeah. This is and I'm not done growing either. Shoot. I'm at the point where I can just, I'm seeing the potential in what I can do with my ideas and if I can implement them the right way, how things work. So, and I'm making income in many different places, and I have to start. In fact, I need to. I'm designing new shirt ideas so I can get that ball rolling again because it's been a while, but I'm getting the ball rolling again. But yeah, y'all. I think that's my time for the rapping stuff. Yeah, I do. Hold on. It's Divine Might Wear. Yeah, I got. It's not even on the screen. Here we go. Divine Might Wear. You got So this is the joints. Don't quote me or don't ask right now. I don't know what I have in stock. I have a bunch of joints in stock, but I don't necessarily know what I have. Oh shoot, I forgot to change the $10 thing. But I think I have a lot of the blues. I don't have the pinks. I don't have the reds, and I have a bunch of the yellows. So I got a bunch of the yellows and I got a bunch of the blues. But I'm working on new designs for a different cycle of shirt, and I'm almost finished with it. And we're going to be freaking spitting them out here soon. So, yeah. How long have I been talking about freaking hippity hop? Where am I at? Hold on. I can't even. Where do you freaking see it? I don't remember. I just know I've been on here for a second, which is cool because now I don't know if you guys are really going to be into that, but if I'm done here, I'm probably going to switch to. Oh wait, my tablet's right here. I'm tripping. You've been live for 2.5 hours. Oh, thanks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because y'all can see it on there. I can't necessarily see it. Okay. But yeah, man, I just wanted to, I don't know. I had to get that out. Real quick. I didn't know if people were really going to get into it like that, but I had to get this whole thing out because I just didn't like the way I didn't like the comments that was going on and everything. And so I just had to make sure, no, I ain't doing no 12-hour stream, my nigga. I gotta go to work tonight. But I just didn't like the way people were saying things and they didn't back up the, like it's, all you gotta do is just like research some things and you'll see some of this stuff is the, why the things, But like I said, check out your, check out some dope rappers, man. Like I said, right now Lupe Fiasco and Royce the 5'9" and Mickey Fax are having a crazy beef, and they're just putting out diss records and lyrical ability, and it's crazy. Like I said, check out MF Doom. He's one of the greatest rappers of all time. It was good, man. If you're still on after I get home, I'll drop back in, but I gotta drive now. All right, no doubt, man. Thanks for coming through, bro. I'll probably be on here drawing, but yeah. So rap is cool.